So today we're gonna do Nijushiho, yeah? So Nijushiho is the Shotokan name for the kata. Most other styles call it Nishishi, yeah? Either way, they both mean like 24 steps. Now, if you know the kata, this does mean that there's not 24 moves, there's more than 24 moves. So 24 steps more refers to lessons, applications, ways of interpreting, let's say, kata, yeah? So 24. If you know a bit about kata, you'll know that various different have names that mean numbers, yeah? In Chinese, Japanese mythology and culture, numbers have greater significance, okay? Usually multiples of 9 or 8, if you're interested. So Nishishi is that kata, okay? In short, we don't know where Nishishi comes from. We can trace it back to a rough person and a rough area, but we don't know exactly who created it. With some katas, we do know exactly who created it. For example, the Pinan kata and the Heian kata for Itosu. Yeah, so Itosu creates these kata, and we know that for certain. Nijushiho and older kata like that, we have an idea, but we can't say for certain. Okay, we can say, however, is that work by people such as like Pat McCarthy, for example, have traced kata of this age and can identify the similarities with them to original Chinese kung fu patterns. Yeah, so we can assume that they migrated through various systems and has come to what it currently means today. So most people date Nijushiho to effectively middle of the 19th century. So 1800s, it starts to appear in Okinawa, mainly through a guy called Adagaki. So Adagaki Seisho was a master of what they then called the Tode, so the Chinese hand. And Adagaki taught a series of kata. Okay, he taught Nishishi, Nijushiho. He taught Untsu. He taught Sesan, which if you're a Shotokan person, that's Hangetsu, same thing. And Sasanchin if you're a Gojuru kata. And for Sochin, we did on the last course. But if you remember what I told you then, that the Sochin that Shotokan does and the Sochin that Adagaki taught were very, very different. Okay, there's not many similarities between them. Yeah. So Adagaki teaches these series of kata. Now, in about 1850, just before then, Adagaki goes to China. Adagaki was a man of very high standing. So he was what's called a Pechin, which is effectively the Okinawan version of a samurai. So he was very of quite high class. Yeah. He travels to southern China, the Fujian province, okay, which is where lots of the white crane masters were. He travels there and learns from a man called Ryū Ko. We're not sure if that's his name, a title, a nickname. We don't really know. But we know that he went there and learned from 2 Chinese masters. One of them was Ko. Okay. Now, Ryū Ko taught 2 other people. He taught Norisato Nakaima, who was the founder of Ryū. So katas like Anan, like Paiku, were also made by the same guy. And Higo no Kanro. So Kanro was the teacher of Chojun like Miyagi, who founded Gojuru. So you have 3 main people that were taught by Ryū Ko. You have Adagaki, Kanro, and Norisato Nakaima. Yeah. So these 3 people. So therefore, you would think that the similarities appear between these 3 people because they were taught by the same person. Yeah. So, for example, a similarity that I sent to Jake on a Sunday while I was just doing a bit of reading around this is the fact that Adagaki Seisan, as in the kata that starts with the double blocks, or a single block if you're doing like Hangetsu type version of it. The start of that kata is exactly the same as the start of Anam, which I hadn't realized before. And you can tell then the similarities is that these kata all came from this one person, Ryū Ko. Okay. Now, for our kata that we're doing today, Nijushiho, the starting elements of it, when you pull back and then you hit underneath your arm, yeah? This pulling down and then the hitting, you see in, apart from the Wado and the Shotokan version of Seisan, you see this final move in all of the versions of Seisan, yeah? Which would suggest that they're all related and come from at least the same teacher or the same principle of fighting, yeah? You've got to think, these people weren't taught in isolation. They would have had primary teachers, secondary teachers, people that they went and trained with, people that they were associated with. So it's not as simple as tracing a lineage down from one person all the way down. Okay, it doesn't work like that. It's more about working out who was training with who, what type of people there were, where they were, and when they were. Yeah. So we then know that Nishishi, along with other kata, were created by Aragaki. Now, Aragaki taught all of the original pioneers in Okinawa, like Funakoshi, Mabuni, Miyagi, all of them. Yeah. The way it got to Nijushiho to Shotokan wasn't through Funakoshi though. So Funakoshi did not learn this kata from Aragaki. He learnt it from Mabuni. So Aragaki teaches Mabuni, Funakoshi sends someone to Mabuni and gets the kata. Okay, so you'd expect then the similarities from Nijushiho to relate to the Shito version, not necessarily to the original Aragaki version, because it's come through someone else. Does that make sense, like, roughly? Yeah. So we've got a lineage tracing from Aragaki down to Funakoshi. Yeah. It gradually made more like Shotokan, longer stances, deep stances, bit different timing, and the similarities then start to pan out to the other Aragaki kata. Yeah. So that's the rough theory that we've got. I'll expand on a bit and more of it as we go through, but that's the general idea. Does anyone have any questions just before we start? Nope. Good. What I'll do is I will write some of the history down for you as kind of like a paragraph, and then I will send that out afterwards. Yeah, so you guys have the names, the dates a bit clearer than me just kind of like waffling on at you. Okay, makes sense? Good. Let's do a quick warm up. Heels together. So many. Good. Bounce. Side to side. Heels up. Knees up. Good. Go out and forward. Out and forward. Good. Slightly rolling up and balls your feet and rock back to your heels. Balls of feet, heels. Okay. Outside of foot, inside. Outside, inside. Good. Anchor around one way. And the other way. Other ankle. And other way. Knees. And reverse. Bend, feet flat. And up, touch toes. And bend. And up. Hips. Reverse. Slide. Keep your feet flat on the floor and just pivot. Start to lift your heel. Good. Feet shoulders apart, let your body hang down. Push your bum back and up. Your left leg. Your right leg. In the center. Bend your knees, hips through. A right side twist. A left side twist. A circle, skim the floor. Reverse. Bend your left leg. Right leg straight. And change. Push from your back leg, lunge. Drop your hips, arms to the ceiling, back straight. Keep your hips when they rock back, your front leg is straight, and just your front leg. Push forward again. And pivot, keep this leg bent and twist. Other side, push over, drop your hips back straight, arms to the ceiling. Stretch the front leg, rock back. Lunge. Air twist. Shikodachi. Push your hands on the inside of your legs, drop your shoulder. Other side. Kibadachi, toes forward. Grab your ankles, straighten your legs. Kibadachi. Eyes spread. Walk forward, drop your hips to the floor, look up to the ceiling. And walk back and sit down. Forward. left leg. And right leg. Center. Feet together, touch toes. Both feet back. And stand up. Hips. A reverse. Arms. Side. Side. Change. A change. Shoulders forward. Get your arms involved. Reverse. Press. Side. The side. The left. Right. Ayami. Good. 8. Feet together. The soft action, just bend your knees. So what I want you to do, just bend your knees. Back straight. Here. Just stick your left leg out. No weight on it. No weight. And back. Out. And right leg. Out. Left. Out. And right. Out. Alternate. Out. Knee. Sun. Sheep. Up. From here, you're going to go forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. Ready? H. Knee. Sun. Keep your core tight. She. Go. Rock. Sit. Touch. Good. Good. So when you do that, okay, try not to let this happen. Not this. Remember what I say, this. Okay? Straight. Down. Yeah? This way. So no weight goes on here. Okay? Your weight is all still felt in this leg here. So what I want you to do, bend your knees and you're going to put your left leg forward and go into kokoksadach. Okay? Kokoksadach, back stance. Push, pivot. Okay? So you keep your supporting foot facing forward when this is going out. As it starts to go past this point, pivot, back stance. Okay? No more than 90. Okay? Try to keep it so it's an L shape. L shape. Okay? L shape. So try and keep your weight predominantly here. You push out, no weight at all on this front leg. Okay? No weight at all. Then start to transfer the weight. Okay, so you end up in a back stance. Okay, so just on my count. Ready? So by one, first count, we're going to bend our knees and stick our leg out. H. Second count, took a cock snatch. Knee. Good. And back. Other side. H. Knee. Good. And back. H. Knee. And back. H. Knee. And back. Good. Bar one count. You bend your knees, leg goes forward and pivot. Okay, notice I'm not doing this. Yeah, I don't rock my weight. My weight sinks. Pivot on this hip. Here. Pivot on this hip. Your back hip. Your back hip. Okay, nice and lightly though, okay? Nice and lightly. Notice how my weight still goes out. Twist. Okay? Ready? By one count. H. And straight back. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Keep your core tighter. Not this. No wobble. Stronger core. Hold. 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 Okay? Ready? Bit sharper now. So I want you to get this. That little rotation there. I still end up in my back stance here. Yeah? Ready? Out. Back. Knee. Come straight back. Thumb. She. Back. Go. Good. How you mate? So going forward. Left cock snatch. H. Heels in line. Heels in line. You're going to square your body and bring your back leg up to the center. H. Stick your right leg out. Again, no weight. H. Now you're going to pivot. As opposed to going into back stance, you're going to go into kibadachi. 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 So again, slight rotation of the hip. Your hip's currently square. You push, they pivot. Here. Kibadachi. Eight. And back. So we're going to go. Kokoksudachi. H. Square. Knee. Right leg out. Sun. Twist. Sheep. And back. So bar 4 counts. Bar 4 counts. Ready? H. Knee. Sun. She. And back. And again. H. Knee. Sun. She. Good. And back. Once more by that count. Eight. Knee. Sun. She. Good. Try and get as maximum hip as you can on that final kibadachi. So what I mean by that is you've got your weight here. Okay, slightly propel yourself, slightly use that, okay, and push outwards. So you're pushing round, then it reverberates, okay? There. Ready? Bar one count. So bar one count, you're going to go Kokoksadach, Kibadash. Okay? Kokoksadach, Kibadash. But I want you to keep the same position of the foot so your hips are square and then pivot. Not this. Not that. Go through your center, then Kibadash. Okay? Through your center, land and Kibadash. Push outwards so you feel it on the outside of your ankles, outside of your calves. Ready? Kokoksadach, Kibadash. Ready? H. Good. And back. Knee. Good. Tongue. G. Go. Nice. Other side. So now you're going to step forward with your right leg. Kokoksadach. H. Through into Kibadash. So again, same thing. Square your hip here. Leg goes out, then pivot. Knee. Good. H. Kokoksadach. Kibadash. Knee. Back. H. Knee. Good. Bar one count. So bar one count, you go forward. Kokoksadach, Kibadash. Again, same use of the hip. Square, slight pivot. Square, full pivot. Ready? Good. Knee. Good. Tongue. G. Go. Ayame. Good. So I want you to do the same thing now, okay? But with different tempos. So the Kokoksadach is going to be slow, controlled. So that means you need great control of your standing leg, good core, slow, slow, and then quick for the Kibadash. So slow, controlled, compress, drive. Okay? So then Kibadash. Slow and controlled, drive. Okay? But you need the same use of hip. Square, drop. Now, twist. Okay? You need that twist, that linear motion. There. Okay? Square, pivot. Okay? That same use of hip. So don't let this start happening. Go slow, 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 and go. Not that. Through the center, pivot. Ready? So bar one count, you're going to go slow, quick. Ready? H. Slow, set yourself. Now. Good. Don't let this happen though. Not this. Slow and then go. Not that. So set yourself. Okay? Do the Kokoksadach, let your stance settle, then go. Okay? Don't blur them. Ready? H. Slow, let your stance settle. Now. Yeah, good. And back. Knee. Good. Back. Sun. Good. One more. She. Good. Other side. Other side. It's the same thing, okay? Good control of your standing leg. Slow. Now, okay? When we're doing the slow cock snatch, okay, I don't want this. What was wrong about that?
Heel first.
No heel first. Good. So ball of foot. Ball of foot. Then plant your heel. It's quite hard on carpet to do this. So if you've got the wood floor, great. If you've got carpet or carpet, do your best. Okay? But ball of foot first. Ball of foot first. Then the heel goes down. Okay? Don't plant your heel, because then your weight's already down. You're just going to drop then. We don't want that. We want control of movement here. Then pivot. Ready? That's the other side. Slow and then fast. H. Slow, settle. Now, twist. Good. And again. Knee. Sun. She. Ayame. I know. Good. Time for the kata. That was past the kata. Look, don't worry. Okay. I don't just go randomly off and do something else. Okay. Okay. Yoi. Shoulder width apart. From here, bend your knees and you're going to sink back with your right leg. So you're going to left kokoksadach. Slight yoriash. So I mean, your whole body moves. It's not just a step. Okay. Move your front leg so it follows back a little bit. Okay. Just do the stance first. So sink, bend your knees, push, back. H. Good. Again, not this. Don't plod. Control your descent. Control your descent. Okay? Down, go. Control your descent. Ready? Hey. And back. Knee. Sun. Good. As you do that, in time, you're going to pull your arms back. Left arm open. Pulling back. So as you drop, pull. Okay? You can start with both arms open if you want, and then close your right one, or start them that way. Doesn't really matter. Different styles do it different ways, so doesn't really matter. Here, shoulder relaxed, lats tight. Here, and pull in. So you time that finish of the movement with the finish of your start. Okay. H. And back. Knee. Back. Oh. Good. So now, we pull back. You're going to drive forward, push off your back leg, and punch. Some styles do it underneath, some do it above. Doesn't really matter. Depends where their head is. If you pulled their arm down and they've gone like that, if they've dropped their head, punch under. If they haven't dropped their head, punch over. Okay? Doesn't really matter. For the way that I will teach it is under. Okay? So just punch and move your front leg. Ready? Oi. And just pull back. Knee. And back. Go. Good. So now we're going to do, I want you to punch and come over. Punch and come over. So you're going to grab. Okay? 1. Punch over. It's not a big movement. It's just to grab. Because then we're going to lift this arm and rise up. Like a mawashi, like an MP type move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? From join. Sink back. 8. Punch, knee. Over, son. Move your back leg in. Push your front leg up a bit. Rise your height, shi. So this is like a short zenkutsu, effectively. Again, some styles do it flat, like a forearm. Some slightly twist and do it as an elbow. Doesn't really matter. You're going to hit them either way. Okay? In the Wado version of this, you do this and jam down. Again, this is the same principle as I said with the punch. Yeah? Are they lower? Hit them there. Are they higher? Hit them there. Yeah? Doesn't particularly matter. It depends on how good your first technique was. Yeah? If it went like really well, then they're down there. If it didn't go that well, then they're up there. Okay? So it depends on where they are. Bunkai wise. Ready? Yoi. Ouch. Punch and grab. Knee. And rise. Sun. So this is done in one fluid movement. Just watch. We draw back. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's try and get that in one motion now. Okay, ready? Yoi. Sink back. H. Flow. Meet sun. Yeah, good. Try not to let this happen. Don't hunch. Shoulders relaxed. Rise. Okay. So that place in here, we sink back. 1. Punch 2. Good. For people that go to my club, I would say don't do it like this and don't do it like this. It's a tough way. So it's not pulled in like Sayunchin. It's not pulled in like that. It's a bit further out, but it's not like a forearm rise either. Okay, halfway. Ready? One more. So remember, sink back straight. Pull. Punch. Punch and rise. Nisan. Good. From here, you're going to turn with your back leg. Pull both arms in. In a dancing match, hourglass stance. You're going to punch right arm on top. Yamazuki. Ready? So you've pulled back. 1, 2. Pull round. Yamazuki. Round. Yamazuki. Right arm on top. Good. And again. And just watch. We pull back. 1. We punch and pull. We move our back leg into hourglass stance and punch. Yamazuki. Again, different styles may do this with a different arm on top. Doesn't particularly matter. Okay. But we're going to do it with the right arm on top. Okay. Once more. Yoi. Sink. 8. Ni-san. Turn, pull in, shi. Punch, go. Ayame. Good. Now, the next part of the kata is the same. It's slightly different in different versions, okay? The Wado version, you bring your knee up and double Watetsuruki down, okay? Which is just a bit more violent, I think, and hit on the top of the head. The Shotokan version is a bit more controlled, okay? So what we're going to do from here, we're going to lift our front leg, here, lift our front leg. As we do that, we're going to pull both our arms in. You're not hiding from your enemy, okay? You're not hiding, okay? You are protecting, okay? Think about it like the start of Untsu, yeah? Most of you have done the Bunkai for Untsu with me, yeah? Protecting your face, finding something, yeah? This is the same thing, protecting something and then the jamming, okay? But it's done controlled. So you're not hiding, it's not going to help you, you're still going to get hit, okay? So put it in and round. Now, interestingly, okay, the Shito version doesn't lift the knee straight. It pulls it like this, okay? So it protects more of your body. So quite often you could see this as a protection, as in like in a clinch, protection, and then you find something, yeah? You can hit from there, okay? So it's either hitting this way, the Wado, hit that way. Doesn't really matter, okay? So double punch. We're going to lift our front leg, bring our arms in. Double punch, lift our arms in. Good. This is facing behind you, but do it facing this way for now. Okay, you're going to step down. Lead with your right hip, and you're going to square your hip. You're going to dash. So what I want is this. Lead with your right hip. Yeah, ball of foot, square. Square. So you're like you're doing a yakuzuki. Yeah, you square your hip. Square. Like Dion. But it's not this. Not that. It's up, cross, out. Up, cross, out. Up, cross, out. So not here. Yeah? Up, cross, out. Obviously not robotic as that, but so from the start, yoin. Neat, son. Back leg around. Pull in, double punch right on top. Eight. Bring your right knee up, arms in, hide from your enemy. Eight. Step down, cross your arms, kakiwaki uki. Eight. Ayame. Good. So that's quite a nice opening. Yeah, those are the start has the most differences between at least the Shotokan and the Wado version. Yeah, other versions are completely different, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Okay. So when you're doing this part, make sure as you step around, you keep your core tight. Okay. You must turn around into Zanshin dash. So use this turn, use the pull to make everything stop, then to push out again. Okay, as you bring your knee up, sharp, slow. Again, lead with the ball of your foot, right hip, then push your left hip forward as you push your back leg straight. Okay, ready? One more. Aichi, ni, san, shi, go. Rock, I sit. Good. So that should be facing directly behind you in Zenkutsu, right Zenkutsu, Kakiwaki Uki. Yeah? So from here, we're going to go to our left. Go to our left. Go to our left. Agyuki, Agiempi. So when we do this, okay, we must prepare our arm. Okay? Left hip forward, right hip forward. Okay? So if I was doing it facing you, I'd be here. 1, 2, 3. I twist, grab, punch, in, down, 1, 2. Okay? Good. Pull back, H. Neat, sun. Turn, sheep. Well, pull in, H, knee. To your left. Agyuki, Agiempi. H. Good. From here, move your back leg so it's on line. Kibadachi, grab, Kakeuki. So this should be facing away from the screen if you've done it in the facing screen, yeah? Good. So move your back leg across. Grab. H. Ayame. Ayame. Good. This is the most confusing bit in terms of terms, especially on Zoom. Okay? But we're going to keep just going over it. Okay? So we've pulled in. 1, 2. We've twisted, punched up and down. Yep. That should be facing away from the screen with your right leg in front. When you twist, okay, you go to your left-hand side, Agyuki with your left, Agiempi with your right. Again, make sure your left hip is forward, you then push your right hip up. Not this. Don't pull your front hip back, back hip up, back hip up. Kakeuki, Kibadachi. Okay? Once more. H. Neat, sun. Shito. H. Knee. To your left, Agyuki, Agiempi. Move your back leg so you're on the straight line in Kibadachi and round. Good. So you should be in Kibadachi facing away from the screen or wherever you are at your back. Kibadachi. Okay? From here, you're going to pull up and kick Yokogeri. As you kick the Yokogeri, your arm comes back. Okay? Down and punch. We'll just do the kick first, okay? Just do the kick first. So lift, Yokogeri Kekomi. So thrust. 8. And down. Same again. Knee. Down. Sun. Good. Try not to let it just be a leg movement. Get some hip. Full twist, okay? So if you need to slightly, your foot to slightly pivot, as long as it comes back down, it's fine. Okay? The kick doesn't need to, it kicks about for chudan, okay? Realistically, it'd be your geidan, but do it chudan, okay? So get good hip use. Good hip use, okay? So as we land and punch, we land in kibadachi and punch. Don't twist. The arm is straight. So you try and pivot your body. You won't get it perfectly that way. You'll get it probably about at a corner. But try and pivot your body as much as you can over and punch Yakuzuki with your left. 8. Good. From here, you just punch with your left arm, bring it to your shoulder and over. 8. Same again, pull in. Yokogeri Yakuzuki. 8. Ayame. Ainore. Just a few points about this. Watch. The Yokogeri comes up, full use of your hip. As you pull it back, not this. Don't fall. Place your foot, Yakuzuki. Okay? Place ball of foot, plant you in kibadachi and lock. Okay? When I've taught Teki and Hanch before, I often mention about the pivoting. The reason why your feet are in kibadachi is you can spiral off of it, yeah? So you don't do a full twist, it stops you. Yeah? This is the same thing. Land, plant your heel down. Yakuzuki. Spiral. So you see my belt? Do that. Okay? Back straight, kibadachi, and punch. Okay? So from the start. Ready? Good. Sink back with your right foot. Pull. 8. Neat sun. Back leg around, twist, pull in and punch. 8. Hide and down. 8. Good. To your left, Agyuki, Agiempi. 8. Behind you, Hakeuki or Sakamiyuki. 8. Pull in, Yokogeri, down, ball of foot, punch. 8. Other side, put your shoulder and over. 8. Nice and slowly. 8. Good. Ayame. Ainore. Good. When you do the punch, okay, the punch is quite difficult because it requires upper body movement, yeah? This. And not to lose your stance. So what we don't want is this. We don't want this knee to cave in. This, strong, upper body, yeah? This. So my stance does not change. My upper body can rotate, but not this. Connect. Okay. So try and keep fluidity of the kick, ball of foot, pivot, don't lose your stance, and then punch. Okay. Once more. Yoi. Back straight, core drop. Ready? 8. Neat sun. Sheep. Well. High. Look. High down. To your left. Agyuki, Agiempi. 8. Do that again. Go back to here. Go back to here. Not this. Not this. Not that. One movement. By the time your foot lands, your Agyuki should hit. Don't plant your foot and then pivot. 1, 2. Agiempi, sorry. Agyuki, agiempi. Eight. That was better, Henry. Okay. Back foot across. Agyuki. Eight. Again, remember the control. Remember the rapidity of the kick. Land, control your movement, then punch. Eight. Knee slowly. Eight. Knee. Good. Right, this is going to be the hardest bit to explain over Zoom, but we're going to give it a go. So, you're currently facing away from the camera, yeah? In a kibadatsu, punching with your right arm. If you're not, practice more. Okay? So we're here. What we're going to do is pull in our left leg, just underneath our hip. As we do that, we're going to hook with the back of our hand. With the back of our hand. We're going to step out with our right leg to the angle and strike Toraguchi here. But it's not like normal, it comes over the top of your head. Like you were doing like a Yamazuki here, but then open your hands. If I do it facing this way, then you probably have to see it better. Here. So it goes to the corner, goes to the angle. Okay? So you should end up with your right leg in front, left arm on top. Yeah, so it comes like normal Moshuki. So bottom hand pointing this way, top hand like this, but then just pivot. But it still comes over. Okay. Now,
do it one more time facing the screen, please.
Yes, fine. So you're punching with your right arm. Yeah. You pull your left leg in. Hook with your right arm. Pull your left leg in. Hook with your right arm. Step out with your right leg. Left arm goes over. That's it, yeah. And again. You pull your left leg in, right arm hooks. H. You step out with your right leg at the corner. So you end up like this. It's not Zenkutsu dash, and it's not a footed dash. It's Zenkutsu with your back leg bent. Okay. Try and keep your elbow up. That's it. Yeah. Here. Okay. Let's just do that once more. So go from this. Go from the kakiwaki-uki. So you should have Zenkutsu, right leg in front, kakiwaki-uki. Kakiwaki-uki. So to your left, agyuki, agyempi. To your left, agyuki, agyempi. Back leg across, agyuki, H. Yokogeri yakuzuki, H. Across, H. Yokogeri yakuzuki, H. Right arm hooks, left arm comes under your body. Step out. Mashuki, H. That's it, good. Good, everyone. That's hard to explain over Zoom. Okay, good. Just for your own interest, different versions will do this slightly differently. Okay. For example, in the Wado version, you do a Moshuki and then hit. Yeah? The Shotokan version does it a bit more extra and does it in a much longer stance. Yeah? The principle is the same. You do a double hit. Yeah? You hook an arm, and then you hit. Yeah, principle is the same, just a different way of doing it, okay? When you do the double here, try not to be wide. Try and keep it more linear and twist your body. Okay, so this comes over, strike with the heel of your palm over this way. Yeah, makes sense. Good. So we're now facing the back corner with our right leg in front, with our left arm on top. Yeah. From here, we're going to step across with our back leg and do 2 movements. We're going to do Shito, then Haiko. So your left leg's in front, your right arm is doing Haito. You're facing the front left corner. You're facing the front left corner. Shuto Haiko. The back arm goes behind. Once more. Your back leg goes across. Shuto Haiko. 8. Good. Again, some styles bring it back to the hip. That just means that you've grabbed the arm, you've hit them. With this one, you slap them down. Doesn't really matter. Yeah? Yeah. So we should be facing the front left leg in front, right arm Haitouchi. Haitouchi, sorry.
What way is the backhand facing, up or down?
Palm up.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've just done the Shutouki and it gets dropped straight down. So think about it like a slap. Think about it like a slap. Once more. So from here, turn. Right. Good. Again, think closing your hip. So it stops as it finishes. Okay. Now the next move. Slightly different in different styles, okay? Your end position is here. For Shotokan, you come up and do a Nikite. So it comes through. For Wado, you just go straight up. You hit them with a Haishuoki. Yeah? Some of you would have seen a Bunkai do for this, where you block 2 arms and you move them on one side, yeah? That same idea. So you're putting your fingers on to one side, yeah? Here. But what we're going to do is we're going to come up and through. Stay palm down, underneath. As you do that, bring your back up, showing Hesukudachi. Feet together, toes together. Okay. First, Kiai. There. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're standing up, Kiai, Nikite through. So that should be facing the front left, right arm on top. Good. We're going to step back with our left leg. We're going to put our arms back to our hip and strike. Our right arm is palm down. Our left arm is through. Our right arm is up. Sorry, is going down. Left arm through. Okay. Strike. 1. Yeah. Left arm, sorry, right arm down, left arm through. Okay. So they effectively start to cross. Through, down. Okay. Again, this is Zenkutsu, but with a slight bend in your back leg. So we've gone here, pull your arms back to your hip, Punch Yamazuki left on top. Left on top. Other left, Henry. That's it. Good. From here. 1, 2, 3. Here. Front left corner. Here. Step back with your left leg. Right arm on top. 8. Arms back to your hip. Left arm on top. So again, this is Zenkutsu. Slight bend. Okay? AMA. Anore. Get a quick drink, and then we'll continue and do the next half, okay? It's not really next half, it's about the third left.
Charlie, is it this way with the bottom one?
Sorry, so that's Sensei.
Sensei, Charlie.
Like normally.
Ah, this way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right arm, left arm. In the Wado version, you remember you don't pull your arms back. You just twist and down.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. It just helps it formalize it a bit more by pulling it back. Think about this as if you got your hands on the back of for someone's head. Think about twisting their body, twisting their arm, and then hitting. Yeah. This cut is very circular. Yeah. It's very circular in everything it does. Yeah. Everything's. Yeah. Think about this in the same way. Although it's down, back, round, try and get it fluid, yeah? So there's very few like dead stops in this cut. Everything flows into the next one. Everything flows into the next one, yeah? Yeah. Everything, try and keep everything moving, yeah? It's a continuous movement to kata, yeah? All the rest of the katas in the Adagaki group are the same sort of feel, yeah? Like untsu. Untsu is a continuously moving kata. Wherever you are, yeah? It's a continuously moving one. So try and think of it like that, okay? Just while we're here and while people are listening, it's a nahate kata in essence, okay? Which means it has no shutoukis. So shutouki is a characteristic of shurite karate, like katas like kushanku or kankudai or basai, yeah? Nahate achieves the same goal, i.e. clearing the limbs and then hitting, with doing mawashiuki. So at the end of every nahate kata, you will see mawashiuki. You see it at the end of this kata, you see it at the end of untsu, yeah? The original version of Sochin has it in it. What would the other kata? Sesan ends with a mawashiuki. If you're thinking where it is in Hangetsu, think about pulling back and then striking down. Yeah, that's just been shortened to take out the same. Then that has those, yeah. But they all end with a mawashiuki as kind of like a fail-safe move, as in if all of this bunkai doesn't work, clear the arms out the way and then hit them with a double strike. Yeah. So it comes at the end because it's always a fail-safe. It's a what if all else fails, clear all the limbs out the way and then hit them. Yeah. Masoyama said if you can practice mawashiuki and get it perfectly, you'll never be hit. I don't believe how true that is, but it highlights the value of what he believed it was, considering that also like Masoyama was a Kyokushin fighter and got hit in the face like quite regularly. I don't think he really needed to clear limbs out the way that necessarily. Okay, but it's a really valuable technique, and we'll cover it a bit later. Okay, so we're going to go from the start to the double hit. Yeah. Hey. Yoi. Sink, pull, 8. 1, 2, 8. Back leg across, pulling, Yamazuki, 8. Right knee up, down, cross, 8. To your left, Agiuki, Agiempi, 8. Around, 8. Pull in. Yokogeri Yakuzuki. H. Good. Across. H. Yokogeri Yakuzuki. H. Pull your left leg in, right arm hooks down. Toraguchi. H. Back leg across. Shuto Haito. H. Kama Nuki Pei. H. Step back with your left leg. Grab. H. Right arm on top. Pull back. H. Yamazuki left arm on top. H. So you should end up with your right leg in front, facing the left-hand corner, with your left arm on top. Have I got my rights and left around the right way? I think so. Good. So we are here, facing the front left corner. We're going to keep our weight on our front leg and twist into a kokoksudachi 180 degrees directly behind us. So you face the back corner. As you do that, you're going to block high shuriki. High shuriki. Again, it's a fluid motion. So you open out your chest. High shuriki comes from underneath. Round. Think about your right arm grabbing round and circling. Okay? Your arms stop when your stance finishes the setting. So not this. I'll do it this way. Not this. Not there. Fluid. And finish sinking as your stance finishes. Again, try and pull your shoulder down. Lats tight. Pull. Okay? So you end up facing the back corner. Kokoksudachi, high shuriki. Good. Remember what we did right at the very start. Kokoksudachi to kibadachi, yeah? So you'll do exactly the same. Slow movement. Now we're going to move quick. We're going to step forward directly and do agiempi. Agiempi. Good. From here, you're going to do yoriashi. So your body moves in, and then it's come straight back out again. So it does that. Okay? As you do that movement, you're going to punch with the arm on your hip, all the way around. This comes back to your shoulder, and step back, gedan barai. So you yoriashi in, punch, back. Good. Then block down after that, Harry. So you do agiempi, punch, back. That's it, yeah. So again, keep your stance. Keep your stance. So when you do the agiempi, your body is fully open, yeah? When you punch, same sort of feeling as before. Punch over, but don't lose your stance. Not this. Okay? Upper body rotation. Your arm's already there. So use the pullback. Use that all in one motion. Okay? One body movement. Not here. Whole body moves. Okay? Whole body. Okay? So go from here. Go from the double punch, facing the front left corner. Ready? 180 behind, high shuriki. H. Do that again. Watch. Not this. Everything finishes at the same time. Five. Okay? Sink. Everything finishes at the same time. Don't step and then your arm goes. So twist, 180. H. Good. This is high shuriki, so your arm is flat. Not this. Not here. Haishuoki. Like in the teki. Yeah? Haishuoki. Step through, keep your body square for as long as you can, then twist. Agiempi. H. Good. Yoriash punch. H. Yoriash back. Gedan balai. H. Good. Ayame. Just a few points on this. So, when we are here, yeah, you're in Kokok Dash, open. Expand your chest, not this. Okay? Hips up. Here. Core tight, round. Okay? Here. As you step through, remember what we said. Keep your body square for as long as you possibly can. Then twist. Agiempi. Okay? So it's full rotation round. As you pull in, you square your body and punch. Okay? Like in MP or Wanshu, yeah? This idea here. Here. Then pull back. So you've already ashed in. Pull this hip back. Pull this hip back. Yadambarai. Okay? Pull this hip back. Yadambarai. Okay? Make sense? Once more. From here. From here. Haishuoki. H. Haishuoki. Good. Step through Agiempi. H. Good. Square your body punch. H. Back. Get Ambarai. H. Good. So we should be facing the back corner with our left arm, right arm out. Yep. From here, you're going to transfer your weight. So you're going back to the front left corner. Haishuoki. So you look at your weight. Your weight is currently like 50-50. You prepare, sink. Doing Kokok Dash, facing the front left corner again. So it's just a weight transfer. You transfer your weight and pull your left heel in. Pull your left heel in. Left heel in. Okay? Weight transfer, pull your left heel in. Good control of your stance. Good quad muscles. And again, Haishuoki. From here, instead of doing Agiempi, we're going to do Mawashi MP. So again, same principle. You're going to give it action strike Mawashi MP. The twist is until the very end. Okay? Twist until the very end. Mawashi MP. 8. Do that again. That again. Leave it until the end, not this. Not there. Remember, square, out, pivot. Leave that pivot. So you're doing Haishuoki, so you're in the Kokok Dash. Mawashi MP. 8. Good. From where you are, drop your right hand down. Get down punch. The other arm comes into the crease of your elbow. So you MP, hit. MP, hit. Right arm. Right arm. Right arm. Good. Directly in front of you. Your hips are here. Hit. Good. AMA. I know it. This is quite a confusing angle bit, okay? So pay attention, ready? So we're going to go from here. Now just watch. We twist, Haishuoki. We go forward, Agiempi, punch, Gedambarai. Yep. We turn 180, Haishuoki. We do Mawashi Gedam punch. Okay? The next move is we're going to step with our left leg to the other corner. Okay? step with your left leg, kukok step to the other corner. Okay, so let's go from here. Go from here. Go from here. Right leg in front, left arm on top towards your left hand side. Twist, 180 degrees, high shuoki, H. High shuoki. Step through, agiempi. Leave your hip twist until the last moment. Go, H. Good. Punch, H. Get on right, H. Transfer your weight, so pull your left heel in, transfer your weight, high shuoki, H. Mawashi MP, get and punch, H. Mawashi MP, get and punch. Good. So the direction that you're facing is towards the back corner, yeah? You should be facing the back corner. You're going to step through with your left leg into kukok stach and do high shuoki. Okay? Again, same control of weight that we did at the start. Slow. Yeah? Slow. So towards the back corner, high shuoki. H. Good. And then we're going to do the same as we did before. Agiempi, punch, get ambarai. Okay? So step through with your right leg. Agiempi, H. Punch, H. Get ambarai, H. Ayamaki.
Charlie, can you just explain that angle again? Otherwise, I think I ended up going the same way again.
Yeah, no, I think you did, yeah. So we go from here. You start facing the front left. Start facing the front left. Turn 180. High shuoki. Good. Step through. 1, 2, 3. That's where you're going. Yeah, that's it. Good. Now put your left leg in front, so you go towards your fireplace. Yeah. Left leg in front. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Then agiempi. Step through. Agiempi. 1, 2, 3. You're doing the get and bride the wrong way. It's all the same way. Agiempi, punch the same direction, block the same direction. Step through. MP, punch that way. So punch with your left arm. That's it. And get and bride. That's it. Yeah. So they all go in the same way. Yeah. Just as a point of interest, the Shotokan version of this kata is the only one that does it this. Every other version does agiempi, gedambarai. Yeah. For those of you that knew the Wado version, that's the way that we used to do it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. In the Ren Ryū version, it's more for Jake really. This agiempi, you do it in the same stance that you do everything else in, as in you do it in the forward leaning stance, 1, 2, 3, that way. That way, but so it's not done on the side on the tour, it's done in the front facing. Doesn't really matter, but it's quite interesting. So that last bit, you go 180 behind, you step through, 1, 2, 3. You twist 180 behind, you do mawashi down. You then step to the other corner, 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let's go from the double punch facing the front left with your right leg in front. Then we're nearly finished. Ready? 180 behind. H. Agiempi, punch. Transfer your weight, so pull your left heel in. H. Sorry, Mawashi MP down. H. Towards the other corner. Step through with your left leg, high shuoki. H. IDMP punch, get on below. Good. So you should have your right leg in front and your right arm blocking get on below, yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone's got that. Good. We're getting somewhere then. So now, final move. Final move. You're going to step into Sanshin Dachi and face the front where you started. It's going to be a two-step move. So you step with your right leg, left leg, just to readjust, okay? Left leg. So you end up in left to Sanshin Dachi, left Sanshin Dachi. Let's just do the legs first. Right, left. So you step slightly in front with your right one and then step slightly through with your left. Left Sanshin Dachi. Ready? Just once more. So again, when you get there, lock. Quads tight, core tight. Okay? Ready? As you do that step, you pull your arms round. And then as you land, punch right arm on top. So it's opposite. Right step, pull in. Left step, finish, punch. Good. To left Sanshin Dachi, right arm on top. Okay? So that should end you up back up facing the way that you started. If you're not, then we'll get some recap in a minute. That's fine. So you should end up left Sanshin Dachi, right arm on top. What did I say earlier? What does every Nahate kata finish with? Washiuki. Yeah? So you step through into right Sanshin Dachi, left arm covers, left arm on top. Left arm covers, hook, left arm on top. And down. Just to finish, okay? The Morshiuki is a very important move, so let's just do that. Because some people are doing it right, some people aren't. So let's do that. So, when you do it from here, everyone put your right arm on top, left arm underneath. Block your face with your left arm. H. This bottom arm, hook. Pull them back. Push with your left on top. That's how you do Washiuki. That's it, good. Right arm on top. Left arm block your face. H. Right arm hook. Put it back. So your left arm is locked, your right arm is underneath, and then push. Now, that's the way that you do Washiuki every time. If you only do the round part, you're not blocking anything. You're just going to get hit. Cover, hit. Cover, hit. Yeah? Different styles do this slightly differently, okay? So Shotokan does it as a Teishouki, yeah? And in one movement. Okay? Goju-Ryu tend to do it open hand, and they do it a bit tighter. As in your elbows should always be touching your ribs. For Shito Ryū, they do it with the edges. Yeah. Slightly different part of hitting, same principle, yeah? But the movement is always the same. So everyone, one more time. Right arm on top. Block with your left. H. Hook. Push. And that's how you finish the cut, okay? You've got to time that with the step forward in Sanshin Dachi. So everyone, left leg forward, right arm on top. Now we're going to time it. Just watch once. 8. Ayame. Good. That's the end of the kata. That's it. Okay? So once you do it, it's very short. Okay? But it has a lot of hard stance moves in it. The same that we did at the start. Yeah, this, the sinking. And the controlling that. Don't just plod. No plodding. Okay? Control your movement. Like we did at the start with this, yeah? You took all your weight onto this leg and just pointed. This is the same thing. Point, then pivot. Okay, so your movement has already started when you do it. Yeah? So we're going to go through the kata a few more times. Okay? Make sure one, that we know it. 2, the right angles. 3, we're doing it technically right. Okay? Once more. Okay? Yoi. So remember, key teaching points of this one. Sink back, not this. Not that. Down, pull. Your dash. So the whole body moves. H. Slow. Good. Put your arm so it's like you're doing a punch. Don't pull it all the way back. Here. Here. Parallel with the floor. Good. 1, 2, H. Good. 180 degrees behind you. Pull in, Yamazuki right arm on top. H. Keep your shoulders down. Shoulders down. Relax your shoulders. Knee up, on and down. H. Do that again. Slower. Okay? So from where we are, control your descent. Control your descent. Remember what I said, lead with your front leg and then square your hip. Lead with your front leg, square your hip. H. To your left, Agyuki Agyempi. H. Kibadachi Sakamayuki. Catch. H. Facing away from the camera. Good. Yokogeri Yakuzuki. H. Do that again. So come back to here. Time the kick with the leg. Time the kick with the leg. 1, 2. And remember, don't lose your stance. Reverberate. 8. Good. Other sides. Kamiyuki. H. You're getting pull your left leg in, hook, step through, right leg in front, left arm on top. H. Good. Twist 180 degrees, Shito hypo, left leg in front. H. Come up, Nukite. H. Step back with your left, right arm on top. H. Pull your arms back, punch left arm on top. Good. Keep your weight on your front leg, turn 180, high shuki. H. Good. Remember, keep your stance. Agyempi. H. Punch. H. Gerambarai. H. Transfer your weight, so drag your left heel in, high shuki, H. To the front corner, Marashi MP, get and punch, H. Step directly in front of you, so you go back to the other corner. High shuki, left leg in front. Ouch. Step through with your left leg. Then high shuki, good. Again, same on the other side. Step through, agiempi, H. Good. Punch, get them right. Out. Double steps. Step round so you're facing the front with your right leg, then square it with your left leg and punch. So from here, you do a double step. You pull your arms in. 1, 2. Out. You've got to try and do this with your arms at 2, Harry. Try and get that going. That requires far too much movement of legs and arms at the same time, doesn't it? Okay, so good. So we end up with our left leg in front, right arm on top. Right arm on top. Good. Step through Maashuki. H. Ayame. Ainore. That's it. So, couple things. I want us to do the same exercise that we did at the start, but now adding in the arms, just so we can practice that. When you do the Moshi MP, the principle is the same. Quite a lot of people are doing this. And then pulling it in. Keep it there. Then pivot. Yeah? Keep that there. And close your body in. Don't pull it round and then hit like that way, okay? Think about it, keeping control of the arm, control of the head, and then hitting, yeah? Try and think of it like that. So, everyone, we're just going to do this part. There, 1, 2, 3. So, facing the front, yoink. Step forward with your left leg, high shuki, H. Step through, agiempi, H. By 1 count, 1, 2, 8. Good. Twist so you're facing the other way. High shuki, H. So directly behind you. Agiempi punch, get on barai, 8. No, we're just going to do this exercise, not kata. Agiempi punch, get on barai. Face the camera, twist your body, high shuki, H. Agiempi punch, get on barai, H. Good. Get this transfer of weight. Drag your heel in. H. Agiempi punch, get on barai, H. Transfer weight, H. 1, 2, 3. Good. Ayame. Ainore. Good. Make sure, okay, when we're doing this. Open. Yoriash closed. Pull. Back. Get on barai. Use the pullback. Use the yoriash to involve your hip. Okay. Here. Okay. 1, 2. Slow. Okay. Make sure the slow movements are controlled. The fast movements are rapid. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Once more. 8. Yoi. H. Ni. San. 180. Shi. Walk. Up, look. Eye down. Slowly. To your left. 1, 2. 8. Square your leg. 8. Catch. and punch. Aye, knee, grab other side. Aye, knee. Put your left leg in, hook with your right arm, step over and double hit. H. Slowly, control your step, good. 180 behind, Shito Ryū. Aye. Nukite. Aye. Step back with your left leg. You're going to do both hits. 1, 2. Aye. Do that just once more. Come back up. Not this. Not this. Shoulders relaxed. Okay, once more. Hey, 1, 2. Good, much better, yeah. So pull down with your lats, keep this tight. Twist. H. Slowly. Move your back foot across. Okay, that's it. Step through. Agempi punch get amarai. Hey. Twist 180. High shuiki. Transfer your weight. H. Mawashi MP punch gedan. H. Step through with your left leg. High shuiki. H. IDMP punch, get on Morai. Hey. Two steps. Right leg, pull your arms over. Left leg square, punch right on top. Hey. Punch right on. I saw that, Harry. Sorry. Left arm in front, right arm on top. Step through, Mawashi Uki push. H. Do that again, Jake. You messed it up. Do that again. Make sure your left arm ends up on top. Yeah, that's it. Ayame. I know, good. When you pull the arms back, okay, try not to let this happen. Tight. Don't flap. So it's not, you wouldn't punch like this. Yeah? So don't do the strike like this. Pull it back. Pull in. Pull your shoulder blades in. Push. And when you do this, okay, don't let your arms go any further out than your elbows will allow you to touch your body. It's not this. You don't need to. Yeah? You don't need to. Keep your elbows tighter. Yeah. I don't like this, but it should be I just can't do it. So open hands. Okay. We're going to do it once more. Does anyone have any questions before we do the final one? No? Right, what we're going to do is we're going to do the final one. We're just going to put a few of the moves in a context from a kamae, and then we'll finish. Okay, so once more through with the kata, then a couple moving to the side and hitting. Yeah, good. You ready? Last one. H. Pull back. Neat, son. Turn, sheep, roll. High, up and down. To your left, Ajuki Agembi. Catch, H. Kick and punch, H. Kick and punch, Pull your left leg under, hook and down, H. Twist. Shuto Haito. Ai. Nukite Kiai. Ai. Step back with your left leg. Right arm on top, then left arm on top. Ai. Good. Transfer your body. Haishuki. Ai. 180 degrees behind you. Agiempi punch gerambarai. Ai. Transfer your weight. Ai. Mashi MP geran. Ai. Step through with your left leg. High shuki. Ai. 1, 2, 3. Ai. Double step. 1, 2. Ai. Step through Marshuki. Ai. Ayame. I know, right? Get a quick drink. Last thing, and then we'll finish. Okay, I'm aware that I've run over, but it's fine. So, what I just want us to do from here, we're going to be in left stance. Okay, we're going to step out with our front foot. We're going to parry, hook, and then hit. Okay, here. Step across with your left leg. Parry with your front arm. Hook the arm. Hit. Okay, so if we're hitting, I step across, I parry, I hook the arm, I hit. Step with your front leg, parry, H. Hook the arm, hit. So you hit with your left arm on top. Hit with your left arm on top. 1, H. 2, knee. 3. Good. If you don't, the main thing is the parry and then the hit. Yeah. This is just a bridge to stop them hitting you with that arm. So you've already blocked it. Yeah. I'm hooking it to keep it out of way, and I hit with the same arm. You can do whatever hit that you want. Yeah. That's fine, yeah? I'm just doing it as open hand, because that's what the kata says. But if you feel it's better to go 1, 2, and load the punch from here, it's the same thing. The morshuki is this part. The hit is something else, okay? So left, come on. So nice and fluid. You step across with your front leg, carry it across yourself, hook the arm and then hit. And back, good. Nice and light. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Look. Stitch. Hutch. Cut. Good. Right leg in front. 10 off the other side and then we'll finish. Ready? So you parry across. Hook. Hit. Ready? So parry across. H. Hook. Hook. Good. Hit. Yeah. Ready? Out. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Look. Sit. Touch. Ayame. Ainori. We'll finish there, okay? Thank you very much, everyone. The parts that I was saying at the start about the